akuve kubalulekile ukuba nabangani babafana ezintombazane. Like I can't stress this enough. And this is one of those things I wish someone had taught me or told me earlier on in life. Because me and Nanje, like I never used to have guy friends. In fact, I used to find that weird. Like, why do you have guy friends as a girl? But wow, like lately I have two guy friends from work and we really get along. We really get along because obviously like we spend so much time together, and the things they've taught me about life, about dealing with men in general. Like, yes, ngiyahlala phansi and talk about guys with my girls, but this is the kind of information that you can only get from boys. And not just from them telling you about their experiences, but also just because now I'm always in their space, also just seeing how they treat women and how they interact with women. And it's a whole different world, a whole different perspective. And I wish every female person could have a male friend, like nothing shady, not those shady ones. Respect their relationships, have boundaries, mabesekhaya basekhaya, now sekhaya. But especially if you work together, I feel like that's the one I'm comfortable with, because I know Wuti, they just like friends slash colleagues, and yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, guys, I'm saying this because there's a guy, like lately I've gotten so comfortable saying no to guys. And this has been me all my life. Like, I've always just been that girl that's dating one guy like all her life, and turning down men has never been a problem. But now I'm 10 times, because of spending iskhathi nalabafana laba engimashoyo ukuthi yo, like they've taught me game. Like, I used to turn down guys, but I used to feel bad about it, about doing it, especially if it's a decent person. If it goes kotseni, yeah, like I don't mind. If it's good muntu nje, ongiphaphelayo, it's easy obviously to say no. But the ones I used to struggle with is if like a decent looking guy ozoza kumina ngenhlonipho nesizotha, like asking for my numbers, and they're really like respectful, but I'm just genuinely not interested in you. I don't like you, and I just don't see this going any further than this. I used to have a hard time saying no to those kind of people, because I'm like, yo, like you're such a nice guy, but I'm not your girl. To a point that sometimes, yes, I would give out my number and then block the person when I get home when they start texting me, because I wouldn't have the balls to just say no outright. But lately, the way I'm just so comfortable just saying no, like these guys have taught me the things that I'm afraid to say and do to men are the things I should be doing in the first place. Because they'd say things like, yo, intombazane nje ekunikeza inamba yayo the first time you ask for it is a 10 off, and I would be like, Aibo yazi, mina. Sometimes I would give out my number even though I'm not really comfortable, because I felt like, yo, I'm being impolite. And they're like, no, no, do not give out your number to guys the first time around they ask, intombazane nje oyibuza ukuthi kephi ihlezi available nje, wena angikaze nje ngikubuza ukuthi ukephi, uthi busy, uthi awukho. And it's just like a whole lot of things that maybe some people will feel like, well, this is obvious information, but it's not. Like, there are people, and it's not even a thing that you're operating from a place of being desperate, but sometimes you just don't have game. Like, I know with me, I've never been desperate in my life for men, but it has always been the fact that I just did not have game, because I didn't have that much dating experience. I was a late bloomer. I started dating like really late in my life. So some things that other girls are really comfortable doing and saying to men, I'm only learning now. And I'm so grateful for that friendship, for those two guys, because I'm just learning ukuthi yazi ukuthini. When you see these TikTok girlies here saying like, man, the meaner you are, the more men like you. Men like girls who are mean to them. That is so true. And I'm realizing the reason why I've just been treated the way I've been treated is because I've always been a nice girl all my life. I've always been the girl that's willing to, you know, say it the right way to you, find the right words, write a paragraph and delete it because I felt like that was like too much, that was rude, that was. And guess what? That's not how you should be doing it. It's like exactly lenteke khanda lakho. That's what you should be sending to that guy. Injongoba injalo ungayimbathisi, ungayingcangcathisi. If you want to say no, just say no. Luqonda ulimi and do not explain yourself. And wow, I really appreciate that. Like now every day I'm turning down a guy and I'm now even getting like dopamine from it. I'm enjoying it so much because I'm just like, yes, like this is my life. This is I own this. I get to decide who gets access to me and why should I feel bad for saying no, for saying no, you do not meet my standards. And that is so interesting. Like, please, guys, get you a male friend and do not be that weird female friend. That's very important also. Do not be that weird girl now that's ruining his relationship with his partner. Respect their spaces, their boundaries, and everything. But if you do it right, a friendship with a male person can change your world.